Manifestation is a guarantee to everything that you manifested because you're thinking it and you are aligning yourself with what you're thinking. You are manifesting it. It is a guarantee that it will happen. And I want you to change your mindset internally, because once you do that, the outside will change. It's that simple. When you change the internal, the outside aligns with you. You might think, but what if I don't have control over things? You do. Because when something happens, you have a control of how you react to it. So how you react to things should be within the higher vibration, within the positive vibration of your manifestation, because bad things will happen, but they are only defined as bad things when you think of it as a bad thing. So if you look at it as a good thing, it will be a good thing. Now you say, oh, that's simple, it's easy to say. Yes, it is easy to say, but when you really tap into embodying the person and not letting no negative thoughts really dictate your confidential moves, because confidential moves you should be taking head on. And if you take a confidential L, that is also a confidential lesson. It is not a bad, negative, whatever it is. It is a confidential decision that has now gave you a result. Okay? Think of it as that way. Or it's gave you a lesson. Think of it as that way. Why become somebody who you were 10 years ago? Because people say, oh, I want someone back. Or I want a certain whatever, thought process back. I wish this was 2016 or whatever. Why would you want that 10 years ago instead of who you are right now? Because 10 years ago might have been a good time then, but right now is what you are manifesting. This is setting you up for the future. What you're thinking about now cannot set you up what's behind you. Okay? So be obsessed with progress. Everything will be okay with your life. As you hear in the background, we have people in the background. You don't care. You don't care about anything what's in the background because it's going to be noise. It's always noise. But you are so locked in. You are so obsessed with the levels of your life, upgrading your life, and being on the path that God wants you to be. You're focusing on upgrading. You're focusing on doing that page that you were supposed to journal, writing something down, calling somebody, making a piece of content, reaching out or researching on a certain business plan. You are understanding your path that God has for you. And you are aligning yourself with the obsession of the process. You are so in love with how you are reaching out to people. Every single person will get back to you. Every single piece of content is getting better and better. It is another publish, hitting that publish button of, okay, I did what I said I was going to do. That simple. And you're analyzing what you're doing, loving what you're doing, and you are really tapping into the powers you are meant to tap into. Because when you say you are doing something and you stay confident in it, there's no way that anyone can stop you, because you know that you can do anything you say you can do. So, my people, my friends, love yourself. Tap into the powers that you know you are supposed to be into. Don't let no outside entities dictate how you move, how you think. If something bad comes, oh no, I'm not allowing this because it makes me feel bad. Before that negative thing came to me, I wasn't feeling like that. So either whatever negative entity has came to me and is not willing to switch into a positive, it must exit. Simple as that. You have to remove the negativity. When you stay optimistic, stay positive, you will align with the universe. And the universe wants you to tap into sometimes the matrix. It wants you to tap into what everyone else thinks, not the 1%. That's why it's called the 1%. But you can be a part of that 1%. How? By aligning and detaching from everything that you want, because you already have it. You have it within. And when you have it within, you will have it outside on the external. So, again, my friends, really dive into your internal. Really understand how the external cannot bother the internal unless the internal does not align with itself first. Once the internal is aligned with itself, nothing is bothering the internal. No ships, no enemies are coming to shoot the ships down on the internal. It is bulletproof. Nothing can happen. You will be aligned with your higher version, with your millionaire version that God wants you to be. Stay godly.